Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's another beautiful day. It is very cloudy outside. It's been raining the whole day. And you know what? I actually enjoy these types of weathers. I am in Africa, so it's hot. So when it's raining and gloomy and oof, it's so cozy and nice for a change. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. My name is Tanya. Welcome back into this channel. Today I am going to share with you guys how to actually draw trend lines and support and resistance. Okay, because when you draw a trend line, you also need to be checking out your support and resistances, and also that will guide you as to whether you take a trade or you do not. Okay. All right. So how we're going to start here? We're gonna start by using our ray. You guys know how much I love my ray because the ray just solves that stress of constantly redrawing trend lines and not being sure which line it must touch again and how it came about. Okay. So to draw your trend line, we're gonna start with the ray. We're coming here to the pencil. We are going to choose the ray tool. Here we are going to be drawing a one touch point, and we are going to look for a second touch point. Okay, there we go. We've got a one and a two touch point right there. To make it a bit more accurate, we could have even put it like that, because now like this it touches a lot more trend lines, and this one could have been a false, this one right here could have been a false breakout, but it definitely became a it reversed back upwards and continued in the direction of the trend. Okay, we are also going to be drawing the top part. We're going to be drawing our trend line at the top. Let's start from this point right here and move to the top side. As you can see, the trend line from the top part has been touched multiple times. That gives us confirmation that yes, this trend line, once it touches that top part there, it's definitely going to come down. And it has a lot of touches at the bottom also. So here you guys know we're counting 2 points, right? So we're gonna count one touch point and a second touch point. And this third touch point, it's gonna go up. The fourth, it's gonna go up. The fifth, it's gonna go up. Just like that. On this one, it broke out, but it failed to actually give us a good breakdown. It went back up and intersected again and went to the upside. It definitely came back out again and broke out of that trend line, tried to go back but failed. And now it retested again and took a serious nosedive to the downside. So, how do you use your support and resistance line? You're going to go to your pencil again. I like using this horizontal ray tool. This horizontal ray tool, I love to keep it right at whichever side of the trade that I am using. It's either I am going for a buy or it's either I'm going for a sell. You guys, there's only two things. Only it's so too simple. Two things to use, only a buy or a sell. So once the market has gone down and gave you a two touch points, you can put a horizontal line right here that will show you that once it hits there, your your resistance has now turned into your support. Like here, your resistance line now, it was resisting to go up, right? So this is a resistance line. It went down and then it came back. When it came back, it broke out of this line, came back again to that resistance line, but now it turned into what? A support, because it did not go through and continue going down. It just created some reversal candlesticks and went to the upside. You can continue drawing these lines continuously until you get the trades that you guys want. Okay, so we are going to go back and choose horizontal ray again right here. We're gonna put this trend line right here. We missed the spot. Look at how beautiful these are, guys. Oh, they're not always beautiful, but these ones, they are really beautiful and they're precise. This one could have even given you guys a great entry, because here you have now two confirmations that give you to actually enter a trade. Your first rule is, did it touch my trend line? Yes. Do you have two touch points? Yes. Okay, I'm waiting for a third. You're waiting for a third on this point. Wow. Now it reaches this touch point. You wait. You say, okay, let me put my horizontal line. You go choose your horizontal line. You put this line right there. You're like, oh, okay. So once it bounces off of here, it will turn my resistance into my support. So once you see that it has turned that resistance into a support, you are definitely sure that this will definitely go up. It is a resistance line. It has been touched multiple times. The resistance has turned into support. That's two major reasons as to why you should enter a trade. Now you have more confidence to enter a trade. I am not saying the trade will go right. You guys know there's a 50-50% chance that your trade will go right. But the more reasons that give you to actually enter a trade, that's the more times that you should enter the trade with a smile on your face and say, if it goes wrong, well, doesn't matter, because the market never promises you anything, doesn't even owe you anything. But when you see it, get into it, because these opportunities don't come every day. Okay, so you go up again and say, okay, now it has created this point right here. I'm gonna put my support or resistance line there. Okay, this one is definitely not a clean one, definitely, most definitely not a clean one compared to this one, because this one here is a definitely beautiful and perfect entry, and it could have given you exactly the pips that you could have actually wanted. And this is the second one right here, and even went above and beyond. Okay, this one right here, it comes back. It did give you a definite reversal candlestick right here, also turning that resistance into a support, and then it continued going to the upside. So it is definitely a trade that you could have took if you had the morale to take that trade. If you didn't, also, it is fine, you guys. You don't need to take each and every trade the market offers you. You just need to trade what you see fit, because we're trading money here, and I know for sure that I don't have a lot of money to be wasting on the market. Okay, so when I put in my trade, it better be a good one. It better be something that I'm really confident in. You continue now. You say, okay, I am going to put mine right here for support and resistance. You say, oh, now this one went in a bit too deep. You're like, I am not going to be on that trade. You move it back to another level here. And on this level, you find a really, really good comfort zone. There, you see this reversal candlestick, this reversal candlestick. You're like, yes, I am getting in on this trade. You put your stop loss right about here at the bottom. You put in your trade and you go with it and you make some money. Okay. And then it reaches that resistance mark and comes back down. As it comes back down, you see that it created a reversal candlestick. Maybe you enter based on this reversal candlestick, or you enter on another reversal candlesticks up here and continue to the upside with it, because it's still within that range. It did not break out that much. Okay. And then now you've reached a point where you're like, okay, let me draw another one here. This is like the fun part, right? Let me draw another one here. Once you draw the next horizontal line right there, you see that it's bouncing a lot of times. It's not breaking. It's not breaking and retesting. It's just bouncing a whole lot of times. How is this possible? What does this mean? Is this actually going to reverse to the downside? You see it once, twice, three times, four times. It is definitely an opportunity for you to take and say, hey, it broke out of this trend line, reversed. It's even reversing, but now it's not breaking into it, and it's reversing on that horizontal line. Let me get in on this trade and go to the downside. Get in on this trade, you are winning and you are taking money to the bank. And another thing when it comes to these lines, you guys, can you see how beautiful it is when it comes to the opposite side? You did this based on this part right here that has the trend lines. But look at this other part that does not have the trend lines. Look at how beautiful it came and reacted on that mark, on this level here, and broke out with such force to go down, and broke out again with such force, came back here, resisted, went up, broke out with force again, resisted, went up, and now it even resisted now to even go even further than that line now. It's consolidating like crazy. So definitely you guys, when you use your trend lines, use them with support and resistance. That will just take your trading to the next level, make the understanding of your trading crazy, 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 crazy good. You're gonna make some real money. Consolidations, guys, are part of the game. Don't enter consolidation. I know there are people that know how to trade consolidations. I don't. And honestly, I don't recommend any of you guys to be trading consolidations because honestly, consolidations are so stressful. There's really people who know how to trade consolidations. They are really good at it. But I'd say stick to trends. Stick to trends. Stick to your support and resistances. I believe that those ones are great and they can make you a whole lot of money. Strategy hopping. I did that for a lot of months. I did the strategy hopping thing. I honestly wouldn't recommend that for anyone. Okay? Do not do the strategy hopping. Choose a strategy, stick to it, and evolve in that strategy. Okay, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you guys. I hope this, just opens up your mind a little more and helps you make a little bit of money in your life. Extra money, grocery money, money for clothes for your kids. I mean, really. Or money to buy a house. Who knows? So stick to trading, you guys. You're gonna make it as long as you have, the courage to keep pushing. Keep pushing and you will get there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on another one. Bye.